So here we are trying to create a function that will help us to automate large processes such as identifying variables in a large data set. So in order to simplify this process, uh, we plot histograms or bar graphs for every variable. The intention here is to simplify the process of exploration of variables in a large data set. So we plot histograms if the variable is of type quantitative, and we plot bar graphs if it is a categorical variable. So let's start. So the dataset used here is cars. The dataset can be found in the description box. Let's start by explaining the code. So first we are importing the libraries. Import pandas, import numpy, import os. We are importing the matplot library for plotting all histograms, bar graphs, and the box plot as well. Uh, then we are reading the data set. Uh, then we are obtaining the first four rows of the data set. So the variables present in this data set is cars, mpg, cylinders, displacement, horsepower, weight, acceleration, model, and origin. So here we are just plotting a graph for the cars variable. Then we are defining a function called graphs. The argument passed here is all graphs. Then all graphs is a kind of a list. So then we are trying to create a directory graph temp. If the directory exists, if the directory does not exist, we are trying to create a new directory by name graph temp. Else we are printing the directory if it is already present. So basically we are creating this directory to import all the images or the data through which we are plotting the graphs. So if the variable type is a float or int, we are plotting histogram. So here the we have given the x label, y label part, and font size and file name is of histogram, and we are plotting it. And along with histogram, we are plotting a box plot as well. Uh, then if the variable is of boolean type or zero, then it comes under categorical variable. So we plot bar graphs uh, by you can see here, like, we have given all the uh, labels for x-axis and y-axis, like what we had done for histogram. So uh, when we run this function graphs by putting the data frame cars, we get the output something like this. I hope you are able to see. So yeah, the frequency count is this. Uh, this is the graph of histogram. This is the histogram graph of mpg, and the box plot of mpg, so the mpg value. uh, Next comes the cylinder variable. Next comes the similarly the box plot for cylinders, and the displacement variable histogram, and box plot for the same. So horsepower histogram, box plot for the same, weight of histogram, box plot for the weight. So for all these variables, weight, displacement, acceleration, horsepower, we are plotting histogram graphs as it is a quantitative data. And with respect to that, we are plotting even box plot. So this is how the output we can see. And as origin is a categorical data, we are plotting bar graph. So this is how it is shown here. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.